So who else? 247 is they're hiring everybody right now, right? Right? Who else is with 247?
I'm the one guy at BuffInsider.com.
Okay.
But
I heard something. Somebody must have told me something about somebody else. I don't know who it was.
yeah.
But I'm like, man, they must be desperate.
Weirdos are gonna come after y'all.
Prime got draws, man. What's wrong with y'all? Prime got draws with great packaging.
Oh no. I don't know who told you that.
I opened my phone, took one scroll, and immediately closed it back because ain't no way we are still arguing about the Colorado fight song in 2026. Like I really had to sit there for a second, reopen the app, scroll again, just to make sure I wasn't tripping. Nope.
There's a connection to something bigger than you. If you're only out there for yourself, you're only going to get so far. But if you're out there for the brotherhood, if you are out there because I got pride as a Colorado Buffalo, if you're out there to achieve greatness at Folsom Field wearing that uniform, this is important. That these guys becoming Colorado Buffaloes, understanding what it means, understanding the pride, the tradition to be a part of.
Why don't they just sing the fight song?
We got a coach who's got his own theme music and walk-in music and walk-out music. And so I can understand this is what he's done. Coach Prime, yes, you are from Florida and you went to Jackson State and did all these other things, but you're at Colorado now. So you have an obligation to teach Colorado traditions. You still have pride in what you've accomplished together, and you cap that off after victory by singing the damn fight song.
Same argument, same people, same broken record playing on repeat like it's on a lifetime contract, and somehow, some way, this is what we're doing right now. Out of everything going on in college football, portal moves, spring ball heating up, depth chart battles, actual football being played, we locked in on a song. Not the defense, not the trenches, not execution, the fight song. Buff Nation at this point, I'm not even mad. I'm impressed because it takes real dedication to recycle the same take this many times and still say it like it just dropped. And right on cue, here come the usual voices. Matt McChesney is back at it again. And ever since Coach Prime stopped giving certain people that same level of access, that same level of attention, that same inside the building feel, it's been a whole lot of talking. Now suddenly, the biggest issue with Colorado football is the players don't sing the fight song. Buff Nation, let me ask you something. Are we serious right now? Not the defense, not the trenches, not execution. We're breaking down, singing. What are we doing? At this point, we got people scouting vocals like it's American Idol. Yeah, man, they missed the second verse. Program in trouble. Come on. And here's where it gets funny, because not only is the take old, it's also wrong. We literally have videos, locker room clips, post-game celebrations, players in there turned up, and guess what they're doing? Singing the fight song. So now I'm confused. Are we ignoring reality, or are we just committed to the bit at this point? Because it's giving, I already said it, so I got to stand on it, even if it doesn't make sense anymore. And here's where it gets even better, because now we're starting to see a pattern. So let me get this straight. There was that whole moment with 247 Sports. Coach Prime at the podium like, hold up, you from 24/7 Sports? I guess they're hiring everybody now.
So who else? 247 is they're hiring everybody right now, right? Right? Who else is with 247?
I'm the one guy at BuffInsider.com.
Okay.
But
I heard something. Somebody must have told me something about somebody else. I don't know who it was.
yeah,
But I'm like, man, they must be desperate.
Now, some people took that personal, like it was aimed directly at them.
They should be keeping tabs on us. They should. I mean, Jackson Roper was back up there today. I don't think the recruiting is going very well. As an alum and as an ex-Buff, they take it really personal because of the passion I have for that place that they don't. I know I'm not a first ballot Hall of Famer like you and who is, but put a little bit of respect on who I am. Don't just try and throw shade like I'm some chump like the rest of like maybe some of the guys that you hired.
But then you got Uncle Neely stepping in like,
Matt, Coach Prime wasn't talking about you. And he didn't say your name. You say to Coach Prime, don't throw shade like I'm a chump, like one of the ones you hired.
Mm.
Who on this staff is a chump? Coach Prime could care less about you or 24/7 or anything that's going on at your level. He was speaking to people much, much higher. But you wanted to be about you, and so you want to step out there and be like, let me say this, because the pride and tradition of the Colorado Buffaloes cannot be entrusted to the Timid of the Week, and Coach Prime, what you did was Timid of the Week. Coach Prime did not say your name, Matt. Coach Prime was not talking about you, Matt. He was talking about things that are much higher than what you're dealing with in your 24/7 and CBS dealings. He was talking to people that you have not even met yet. But you wanted to make it about you. In an attempt to make it about you, you attack his staff. You say he timid and weak. You say no media people want to come on your show because they fear that Coach Prime will retaliate against them. You say your best friend, your words, not mine. One of your best friends, Andre Gerard, won't even speak to you no more because Coach Prime won't let him. Are you recognizing the common denominator in all this foolishness? It's you. Where was all this noise when your school and your team that you're so passionate about was 1-11? But the minute Prime come, and I got receipts, Chico. Hey, can I get an interview? Hey, will you come on my show?
hey, that wasn't about you. That was about something bigger, above your pay grade. Translation? Everybody not talking about you. And that's where everything starts connecting. Because now we got the 24/7 Sports moment, the fight song complaints, the constant commentary, the same recycled takes, and it all feels like, hey, don't forget about me, Buff Nation. You ever notice how some people insert themselves into everything? Coach says something general, it's about me. Team does something, that's a problem. Players celebrate, they doing it wrong. At some point, you got to step back and go, wait, is this about Colorado or is this about attention? Because let's be real. Nobody inside that building is waking up like, man, I wonder if we sang the fight song loud enough for the internet today. They worried about competing, getting better, winning games. But somehow we got people outside the building keeping score on who hit the chorus correctly. That's insane. And then we get hit with that word again. Prime supporters. Prime this. Prime that. Like Buff Nation is just blindly following something. Nah, we watching. We evaluating. We calling it how we see it. And what we're seeing right now is simple. The team is working. The energy is building. Spring ball is getting competitive. And the loudest complaints are about a song and a comment that wasn't even about you. Buff Nation. At some point, you got to realize when somebody is just talking to stay relevant. Because if every conversation somehow circles back to what you think, what you feel, what you didn't like, that ain't analysis. That's auditioning. And right now, Colorado doesn't need a choir director. And it definitely doesn't need background commentary from people trying to make everything about themselves. It needs players who show up on Saturdays. And if we're being honest, that's exactly what this team looks like. It's trying to become. So, yeah, we still talking about the fight song. But now we are also talking about a pattern. And once you see it, you can't unsee it.
This is getting a tad ridiculous, and I shouldn't have said the chump thing. All the rest of it, man, I don't really have much to say about it other than this is ridiculous and I'm kind of over it. If you're not talking about us and that's the narrative that you're going to run with, then cool. It is what it is, guys. I'm not going to go back and forth with you about this anymore. I regret saying what I said about the chump part. That was wrong of me. I apologize again. I've reached out to several people to try and like build bridges and figure all this out. I think mocking the fight song and mocking the tradition and caring is ridiculous. I'm pretty secure on who I am as a man.